welcome. Good evening. Thanks for joining. It looks like we got Mimic in the chat. We got User in the chat. What's up, fam? Thanks for joining us. What's up? What's up, guys? We're playing the Thaumaturge, a RPG set in Warsaw, 1905 Warsaw, partition Poland. There's no Poland. We're playing proud Polish nationalist Viktor Szulski as we travel through partition Poland. We've returned to Warsaw for our father's funeral. He left the lion's share of the estate to our sister Ligia, but he left us his book, which is gone. We don't know where it is, so that's kind of not the best inheritance we've ever had. But we're gonna go find it. The disclaimers, work of fiction, views expressed, yada yada yada, copyright owners. So let's go. Oh yeah, and this is my Upir. He's my demon that follows me around and stabs people when I tell him to. Chopin is nice.
How do you find our old stomping ground? Yes, I'm not too fond of this place either. This is where I had my last conversation with my father, just before I left. If you can call it a conversation. Can you see my dreams? Nightmares, actually. Ever since I decided to come back, I keep reliving the same memory. The loan shark incident. I've been seeing his death more and more lately. I wonder if his shop is still there. Perhaps we should go there and check.
Okay. Yeah, the relationship with the dead dad was somewhat strained. So to say it. We got the Szulski family portrait. Oh yeah, and, by the way, I don't speak Polish, so some of the pronunciations here as I read this stuff might not be perfect. Our family portrait. I can remember when it was taken. The year was 1884, and Ligia and I were 9 years old at the time. She was clearly tense, and I remember how Mother admonished her not to smile, not to fidget, and to stand straight. Ligia was to take the cue from her. Mother was able to freeze like a statue and sit there, barely breathing, for a couple of hours. I, on the other hand, posing nonchalantly, was always more unrestrained than my sister. I could get away with more. Behind us, our father, the head of the family, one hand resting patronizingly on the back of the chaise lounge, asserting his ownership, the other holding a grimoire, the black grimoire. Behind father, a shadow, as if a shape was emerging and forming, indicating another president's. That's Balberith. The family is complete. Quite the portrait. We make pierogies, User. Me and the lady, we took a pierogi class not too long ago. Can I take a bath? I want to take a bath. I guess I can't take a bath. Close the door. You're not. Charred letter. My love for you is burning. It keeps me from eating, keeps me from sleeping, it keeps me from living. Ligia, I am begging you to end my agony. Agree to be my... Oh, sis. Looks like Ligia's been up to it again, that old heartbreaker. Stanislav's last will. My last will, written down in this year of our Lord 1888, in the name of the Holy Trinity, Amen. It is my first and irrevocable will that my daughter Ligia Szulska be appointed executrix of this will. Immediately follow, even the English words I might not pronounce correctly. Immediately following my death, let an inventory be taken and all my personal movables be sold by public auction. Let the money so collected be offered to beggars at the cemetery. That's nice. Everything related to the family business I entrust to the custody of my daughter. I do not attribute the manner of administration to her. I only wish that the business be small, not risky, and honest as I had run it. To my friend Alexander Voronin, I wish to leave a collection of muskets and 2 revolvers, dating back to the uprising, to our first meeting. I also wish to aid my son Victor and entrust my grimoire to him, hoping that he will be able to make good use of it. This is my last will. Carry it out sacredly, even if it seems burdensome to you. Which we had the will reading at the last session, last episode. Let's see, we can go in there and change our clothes, but we don't have any other outfit. I think we just need to go down the steps, right?
I am about to go deaf.
Oh, phone's ringing.
Hello?
I talk here? Do you hear me now? Victor? Victor, are you there?
Grigori? Yes.
Victor, where are you?
On the other end of the line, at home, where the telephone rang.
Incredible.
How did you know I have a telephone at home?
Something's interrupting you, Victor. I am telecommunicating with you to say I found lodgings here in Warsaw.
Oh, God.
If you need me, I'm by the cemetery. What number is it? Yes. 7 Povoskoska Street. Number 7 by cemetery. Povoskoska.
I'm glad. It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear you as well. Goodbye. I want to end now. What do I... like this? Wonderful device. Remarkable. Hello? Oh, and now?
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, in the first episode, we made friends with Rasputin, who, which is something that I would probably not do in real life, for a variety of reasons, but for the sake of the game we're going for. And apparently he's tracked us down here in Warsaw and wants to hang out, so that's great. Father's portrait, a stern-looking man, depicts father in his twilight years. The serious expression on his face, the proud posture, and the grimoire in his hand, combined with the dark background and lack of embellishment, it all reflects the strictness and pragmatism he always had. Good old Stanislav. However, a faint red streak can be seen around his figure. Apparently, artists are particularly sensitive to seeing things that usually escape the human eye. This one should receive double emolument for capturing the thaumaturgic aura. Evening Extra, Warsaw Courier. Here's the latest news on the riots that disrupted Majesty Emperor Nikolai II's speech today. Is that when I punched those soldiers? A moment after our gracious emperor announced Grigory Scalon as the new Governor General of Warsaw, a group of troublemakers started yelling most disgraceful slogans. Despite reinforced security, there was a scuffle. That was me. We get a fight. The gendarmerie were quick to get the situation under control. However, a few people were injured, including 2 policemen. I did that to them, who came to help. 30 people charged with public nuisance and brawling were taken into custody, and they let me go because nothing could hold Victor Shulsky. So, we also happen to like hot chocolate. Did you know the secret to time travel? It requires but 1 sip of cocoa. All of a sudden, Lysia is reading a book in front of the fireplace, and I'm stacking building blocks. My parents are arguing in the smoking room. It's a warm day, and then everything goes to hell. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's start. pretty nice house. Gotta say that. Not going into the basement quite yet, though. Oh. Rational.
Master Victor, let me guess. Have you come for some hot cocoa?
We need a
Will
drink.
there happen to be anything stronger?
I see you're all grown up. There's still a little homemade liqueur if Judge Voronin's not polished it all off. Help yourself. It's been an age since we've seen one another. I'm glad you're back. Mistress Ligia is really struggling with everything.
Ligia won't open up to me, but how is she doing?
She's having a rough time, the poor dear. Her heart is heavy, though she doesn't show it, but she's strong. She keeps her chin up and doesn't give in. And it's good she's got you to help now, Master. Only she's started smoking like a chimney. She takes after her father, no question about
I'll
it.
smoke to that.
And so, the great Stanisław Szulski is dead, crushed by a building. Can't say I'd wish a death like that on anybody.
An awful death, sheer cruelty. Mr. Szulski didn't deserve it. Now all we can do is think back on what a wonderful man he was.
Yeah.
That won't take long.
Ooh, burn.
So, this death, what do you make of it, Grażynka?
I'll tell you in confidence, Master Szulski. Now, I'm a simple woman, but something about your father's death doesn't sit right with me.
How do you mean, Grażynka?
Don't you suspect some impure powers had a hand in it?
Do you mean it could have something to do with thaumaturgy?
That I don't know. Look at us jabbering while there are potatoes not peeled. Forgive me, Master.
Yeah, Grushenka, get back to peeling them.
Another
taters.
time, Grażynka. I'll get out of you.
Always ample work, but I can always
and I
snatch
guarantee
a
you
moment for a
Dad
chit-chat
was-
with you,
You're right,
Master.
user. That Dad was more than a little antsy with old Grushenka here. He was such a wonderful man. Liquor recipe. Here we go. Quince liquor with amber. Pour a pot of ripe, duly pickled quince fruits. Duly picked quince fruits into a 4-gallon demijohn and pour in a light cooled syrup with 6 pounds of sugar, 2 gallons of water. Add 10 pieces of amber, stir perfectly, and add half a gallon of your best spirit. Seal and place in a moderately warm out of sun for 10 days, stirring several times per day, shaking the demijohn. After 10 to 12 days, when the clumps have sucked and the liquid is completely clear, pour into bottles, cork tightly, and keep in a cool, dry cellar. Yes, please, Grushenka. "365 dinner recipes for 5 relatives" by Grushenka C. Capon or pullet with sausages. Clean and pluck the capon, well warm. That's a small bird, I believe. Burn off the remaining feathers, and not over the fire. Slice off the giblets to add them to the broth. Rinse, salt throughout, and roast on a spit while coating with butter. When finished roasting, put a large spoonful of sausage butter inside. Sprinkle the top with breadcrumbs, douse in liquid butter, and fry in the pan. If you don't have sausages, a piece of butter with pepper will do. You can also put the sausage butter in the capon once it is on the platter. I mean, anything with that much butter in it has got to be good, right? I'm gonna need you. Yeah, that ain't free, user. You can request those things, but let's hit that donation button, and we'll see what we can get me to say. Bust of Morana. Stern countenance resembles that of a human, but the callous gaze shows no trace of human emotions. The Queen of Winter scrutinizes you, sending a shiver down your spine. Makes me think of the words, if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. Okay, on break I'm gonna check that, because that's a Nietzsche quote, and I don't remember the years if he got that before or after.
Have you found anything yet about the grimoire? Is there any way I can help?
What's next for you? You're in charge here now. Have you got some kind of grand scheme?
A grand scheme? For now, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Certain customers are unconvinced that a woman can handle running a business. What's worse, a woman without powers. You know what I mean. A thaumaturge at my side would shut them all up. After all, it's your heritage too.
Oh, this is tough, because, I mean, I like Leah, but, nah.
No, you deserve it all. This house and everything else. The only thing I want for myself is the Black Grimoire.
Do you want to talk about this? You weren't expecting to get it, were you?
I wasn't counting on anything. I didn't believe I was worthy in his eyes. Father did the right thing leaving most of it to you. You suited to it. Me? I'd have us ruined in no time flat.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm a better fit, though, without a doubt. I mean, no offense, Victor.
Yeah, whatever, but you ain't got
None
powers.
taken.
I trust the smoke doesn't bother you.
No, I don't think there is a way. I haven't set up a way to donate yet. It's you've called my bluff. It's by your property. But just having you here watching is wonderful. And I thank you for it. And if these numbers are right, yeah, there are 3 people watching the Thaumaturge, and 4 of them are on this channel. That makes me the #1 Thaumaturge streamer on Twitch. So, you know, get wrecked. The smoking doesn't bother you.
You used to detest the smell of tobacco. You'd hold your breath going into Father's study.
That's true, but when I'd stay here, alone with Papa, and somehow over the years I got used to it. I don't know when I started copying him even.
Daddy's girl. You were always closer to him.
That's not true. I was just less rebellious than you, his thaumaturge son. Now come on, what else is on your mind?
The trousers are an original style. Until now, I'd only seen women in trousers in the East.
First of all, they're practical. It's the 20th century. It's high time we started dressing comfortably.
Right on, sister.
You've always been brave, never afraid of anything or anybody. Like when Mother almost had a fit because you dumped my best tie in hot cocoa.
I didn't care that she was angry. I wanted to get you back for not wanting to play with me.
Because you were being too annoying.
You meant to say brave. By the way, Grażyna still makes cocoa every evening. You can conjure up the flavor of childhood if you want.
Oh yeah, I just came
Is
from
there
there.
anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, no,
I'll get going.
yeah, let's be. Mother's portrait. A portrait of Mother from her youth. She stands proud, wearing a white dress and a silk scarf thrown over her exposed shoulders. Her long dark hair flows down her back, and she glances at the viewer with a piercing smile. Bare skin and a frivolous hairstyle. That's not how I remembered her. Hattie is a young, unkempt maiden. It's hard to believe. This shocking vision of the painter must have been created in a previous era, a time when hearts were stirred with violent emotions. Poems were created to the sound of a storm. Love stories had to end tragically, etc., etc. Father actually commissioned such a painting? Hot mom. Anything else down here in the basement? No. Fair enough. Alright, I think it's time to hit the streets. Oh, no. We're going back upstairs. Something else up here. Oh, is it? Oh, hello. It's a letter. The human heart is worth more than all of the riches of the material world. Tonight, SR. Mysterious. Yeah, that's another point. Oh, let's, message only appears to be brief. In fact, the pen strokes were accompanied by an accelerated heartbeat, motivated by a restrained fondness for the addressee. The ink is dripping with special care and warmth that have seeped in deep into the paper. Who is this SR that's writing my dad? Books on ancient cultures. Hard leather bindings, many bookmarks. Father would pore over the yellow pages over and over again, reading the same words over and over, trying to extract meaning from them. He repeated the words about dedication and the necessity of sacrifice like a mantra, slamming shut one volume and reaching for another. What does it all mean? Got ourselves a trace. But probably so this is we pick up these clues. Leather suitcase. Grains of desert sands from Father's trips to Africa had settled on the suitcase. He would set it aside, spinning plans for future voyages into the unknown regions of the material world, searching for what was hidden behind the veil of reality. Yeah, these are like my thaumaturge powers let me, read into the objects and stuff. Ritual mask. A wooden mask representing a salutar known as Shurale? The salutars are the demons, my little demon friend we were talking to at the start. He's one. That the demonic countenance is clothed in the hope that clung to it first and the satisfaction that soon followed. It seems that Father had plans for Shurale, which he eventually managed to fulfill. Daddy's beloved magic book. Yeah. I didn't expect to inherit anything, least of all his Brack Grimoire. Too bad it went missing, honestly. Was I worthy, or was it a joke? Let the prodigal son go looking under the pavement while the book is at the Warsaw Charity Society. Yeah, good one. Here's this Shura, a deceitful forest specter from Tatar legends. She leads people astray by taking various shapes. She also has a rather twisted sense of humor. Could it be that Father was hunting this salutar? I think that's likely. No, we should be looking at this. We should be over in our thaumaturgy looking at. Alright. Yeah, we're just going to keep going hard until we're maxed out. And, yeah. So, let's see. So we just got 2 health points and the exposure upgrade, which increases damage taken by 50%. So we would like that. I think here, right? Because then we can... Oh, no, because it takes 2 slots. I guess let's increase agony. Make agony also increases the damage taken by the enemy for a while. That's pretty good, right? I like that. Alright, I think we're... Okay, I think that's everything in the office. Let's head out. Should we use the bathroom once more before we go? Yeah, yeah, the beard game is dead. There's a lot of interesting, like fur clothing effects as well. That has a similar effect.
Are you lost?
Fuck. I'll try to be a hero, and it'll be all right. You're outnumbered.
I have to fight a burglar and a yegg. All right. Oh yeah, and I am proud. These demons are attracted by flaws. Mine is pride, and I am. See, I'm too proud, I think, to back down here, and we're going with the pride.
Quantity doesn't always translate to quality.
Even if I might.
Call the rest. We got one with a death wish.
Yeah, bring it on. Should we put a? I don't even need to put another point into my stuff. Distract you with book. Ghost will distract you. See, we haven't used this other demon yet. Let's pull you out and see what you were all about. Oh yeah, you do dots on people, right? Yeah. Wait, where's our ability that increases damage taken? Let's get the dot taken on it, right? While we bust down their sanity. Does that? See if that works. I don't know if that works. Oh, motherfucker! Yikes. There it is. Okay. Is you at 50% health? No. Okay, and now let's get our dots taken on you. Yeah, you're just like dead no matter what, so that would be fun. Ow. Slow, but we're gonna get you hard. Okay, and then where is our interrupt? Okay, that's fine. We'll just, I don't know if we can, unless we can do it, but we can. I'll just blast them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they got homies. I wasn't prepared for that. this guy we can break his concentration. You won't get to do nothing. Wait, how are you not? Yes. Yes. He will restore some health points to me. Ow! Ow! Word. Dimension Force Word. I don't think I have any way to do that. So cool. Because this is a body, yeah, because this is a body demon, and then I have a deed demon. This doesn't seem. Oh, okay, so let's bring you out, and we're gonna put suffering on you, and then will this double do suffer, and finally stun you. I guess not. Okay, we better get this guy back out here to regain us some health. And remove negative status effects. Yes, let's do that. Let's hopefully finally knock this guy out. There we go. Got him. So let's knock his ass out, concuss him badly. And then over here, he hits him. Hopefully regains us some life. Knock the fuck out. Force deed to disable. Oh, I can do that with my friend, my other demon, I think. Yeah, need some health. Knock him out. Ooh, shankity dankity do. Okay, so let's pull you up. And will that break the thing? Doesn't look like it, but he is basically dead, so let's just like punch him.
Get off my lawn!
Victor? I heard a noise. Are you all right?
I'm fine. We've had a few unwelcome visitors.
Burglars? What's wrong with this town? I'll call Uncle.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just
There's no rush. I don't think they'll try to rob anyone anytime soon.
I just got stabbed like a dozen times, but it's fine. No, it is not really either one. That's just sort of the graphics on it here. Let me pull it up. So these are my abilities. Excuse me. So I have a quick attack. I have whatever. So and then I get these different like upgrade cards. Excuse me, choking. So I guess it's kind of card based, but I can just upgrade my abilities with these things, so that now my quick attack, in addition to inflicting damage, which it did before, see, it just inflicts damage, and now it also has a 50% chance of interrupting. So there's not, you're not like cycling through your abilities or anything like that. You have everything available to you all the time, and it's sort of like you can see the arrow here. So once you've hit somebody with a quick attack, it opens up action reaction on them, and then like we saw it on the last fight. I got all confused. Is old wound. Once you have old wound on them, inflicting the suffering, then it opens up the next thing in the chain. Looking for dad bod. We could do that. We could make that happen. Here I wanted to check one thing in the options here. To see if we can make it not pause every time I click at another window, because it's nice to be able to do it. But nudity enabled. This game has got a lot more interesting, guys. Where'd Ligia go? Oh, you guys were out in the garden? Fuck. Good thing I came out when I did.
Ligia?
Yes?
In Father's study, I found a trace of a woman that I couldn't identify.
Probably Svetlana Rumyantseva.
That fits.
Who is she? And what does Father have to do with her?
Svetlana is a Russian aristocrat who travels with the Romanovs' court. I can only tell you she was a customer of Father's.
Customer.
A customer? If you don't want to say, then don't. Where can I find her?
When she's in town, she stays at the Imperial Hotel.
She might know something that will help me find the grimoire.
Not so fast. To get in, you're going to need me and my
hook me up with
connections.
my dad's ex-girlfriend.
Svetlana is famous for her soirees where she hosts the creme de la creme of Warsaw. We could go together. How about you track down some evening clothes and I'll sort out the invitation. And I won't take no for an answer.
Sadly, you never give me a chance. Unfortunately, everything in my wardrobe is antediluvian. I need a tailor.
There's a shop at 11 Pruzhna Street that's fairly decent and quick. We also have barbers in Warsaw in case you want to do something about whatever you have growing on your head
Okay.
and face.
I was planning on going to the tailor anyway, but don't say anything about the beard. Later, Mimic. Thanks for coming back. Sleep well. Love you, buddy. Back in the basement. Alright. time to hit the streets. Go to the tailor to collect the evening. I don't pay you anything, clown. Additionally, visit a barber. I'm gonna bother you. Yeah, talk some trash. A brochure for Dr. Campbell's Safe Arsenic Soap. Sounds safe. Removes freckles and red spots, giving a soft matte whiteness to the complexion. It can even handle a strong tan. The secret of radiant skin. You will find it in all major drugstores and perfumeries. The main store is in Warsaw, in F. Zamenhof Pharmacy, 8 Iron Gate Square. Pay attention to the brand and signature. Oh, we'll pick some of that up. Advertisement poster. The Pathé new phonograph reproduces singing, music, and declamation more cleanly, clearly, and subtly than even the most expensive gramophones. It does not hum, and the needle will last for many years without having to be replaced. For 32 rubles. Extremely popular among music lovers. If stock runs out, we will accept reservations for the next shipment. Songs from operas and operettas, church songs, declamations, waltzes, polkas, and marches. Main storage at Pathé, new phonographs, Adam Klimkowitz, Warsaw 13, Leshno. I am a music lover. That Chopin earlier? Wonderful. Let's have some cognac. I feel the ratio of liquid joy to throat pinching euphoria growing with each passing moment. Yeah, a little cognac and a smoke. Those are good habits. Some caviar. Cool. Honda speed. The cellular's access will be 1 round fast. That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, we'll go quick, and it'll make our guy attack faster. That's pretty dope, right? Pass the time here. I was about to propose. Changing the time. Across Warsaw, you'll find benches where you can wait for another time of day. Oh, okay. So,
Let's wait.
Probably because the barber's owner. Well, let's talk to Oprah.
So, did you miss the city? Me neither.
Let's look around in the evening first. I think we have to go during the daytime, right, to the barber, probably, or then the tailor. But I still would like to look around a little bit first. Catch a tram over there. Where can we go? Let's go to the cemetery. Into the beach. Right? Had it last time. Hopefully someone will say it again. Okay, well. I think we're where we need to be for now is place of respite. Place of respites. There's a bunch of these points of interest over here, huh? Okay, let's go check these out. Bigot's Diary. So this is going to be one of those doesn't necessarily represent the views of the streamer thing. Warsaw is sinking further and further into the depths of moral decay with every passing year. Streets that were once inhabited by modest and pious families are now turning into a hotbed of the worst individuals. For example, my neighbor, my dear Mrs. S., told me about a woman who rents an apartment in a tenement house on 7 Irvanska Street. She's an opera artist who is visited by many rich men. She has an abundance of gowns and lavish furnishings in her apartment. Recently, one of her patrons took her on a foreign trip to Japan. Her ilk ought to be ashamed to show their faces in public. Yeah. See, no, that's fine. At least do your thing. Get paid, baby. It's all good. I ain't mad at you. I spare a Kopeck. Nah, get lost. You lost your turn. Damn it, these places will be open over the day. Oh, Chinstrap's here. Hey, Chinstrap. The real star of the show. I did check the library, yes. It was not in there. Yeah, I checked the study, I checked the conservatory. I even looked in the kitchen. Zhenka didn't know it, all she wanted to talk about was my dad's dick. A ticket for the Circus Citicelli. 1 Ordonachka Street at the corner of 2 Olenik. Yeah. September at 4 p.m. The show on September at 4. So, there we go. It's my father's black grimoire. It's, I don't know if you were paying attention during the fight, some of my attacks, I play with this book on my belt. Let's see if we can we get a kind of a view of the book. Yeah, there it is. I kind of see this book. So, I guess thaumaturges. That's what me and Dad are/were. Carry those, and they are part of what gives us powers. And so, Dad, I guess, was a fairly accomplished thaumaturge, so presumably his grimoire is full of good shit, right? Plus it's my inheritance. Although Lee is trying to get me in on the family business, which I'm frankly not interested in. Yeah, it's a nice house. to wait till day to get to the tailor. Oh man. Where is... Oh, there he is. Fuck, pricked his finger. He's shitty too.
Excuse me. Damn it. I forgot to turn the key. Sorry, what?
You tell me. What is it?
I need some evening wear. Quick.
Good proportions.
Thank you.
Alterations won't take long. Your name and address, sir?
Viktor Szulski, 9 Green Square.
I'll send a messenger when I'm done. And Mr. Szulski, if you'll allow me a moment of candor, as it often seems no one dares to address you with it.
I will fuck you up
Sorry,
if you say
what?
anything I don't like.
Go and find yourself a
Swear to
barber
God.
in Pavonsky. You look like a troglodyte. Now, I'd like to go to my business.
I won't bother you.
All right.
I swear to God. I will fuck you up, homie.
Mr. Szulski, come in. What's new?
Let's fuck.
I won't bother you.
All right.
Hey, you were hitting on me earlier. Let's do it, homie. Let's rumble. I'll pay for these clothes some other way. Okay, I think. So now we're just trying to get to the barber and check in on Dad's ex. Oh no, that's right. That's why we're going to the barber, so that we can get into Dad's ex's party. I'm gonna try to bang Dad's ex-girlfriend, and then there was something. What else? What the hell? What the hell are we up to? Let's see. Reptilian Bash. Visit a barber. Oh, we go visit Rasputin. Check out Dad's. The scene of Dad's death. He got crushed by a building, apparently. Find out about the mysterious courtesan. I got some viewpoints to look for. Yeah, let's go find a loan shark. That seems like a good idea, right? Oh, what is this? Daily Courier. I make clothes, costumes, and gowns in keeping with the latest designs that I stocked up on in Paris. Kolevska, 150 Marshalowska Street. Warsaw Music Society invites you to a concert at the Reduta Halls featuring Siborowska, Glasauna, and Mixed Choir. There's a Schlaud course for young people. That's great. The Supreme Decree on the Language of Instruction in the Kingdom's private schools was announced. Manifestations in Moravia's Brno. A well-known thaumaturgist is dead. The body of Raymond Kinley was found near Tower Bridge. A mutiny broke out on the Austrian cruiser Panther. A meeting of Danish ministers on the candidacy of Prince Charles for the Norwegian throne was held in Copenhagen. Huh. Another prominent thaumaturgist mysteriously dead. What, I wonder if there's a connection to Paul Chest. But, okay, you have to stop. You're here. Being disruptive. That's our house, right? Yeah. The family tenement. Now should we go see where Rasputin is doing? Well, this is where the barber was too, right? So we can check them both here. I'm gonna take just a minute or two, go grab another soda, and I'll be right back. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. Ooh, moonshine bar. Sounds like a plan. Looks like the only place we can go, so let's check it out. Maybe we can get into a fight. Do we heal after each fight? I don't remember seeing anything that indicating I was still injured. So I guess so. I will assume so for now. Really? Where am I supposed to find a job in gals is all I know.
You're not from round here, I can see.
Good evening. Is this a bad time?
It is a bad place, fancy boy. It is for the locals.
I got it. I'll see myself out.
Well, okay. I fixed stockings. Apartment 26. Alright, great. Got me a point. I got me a level. I'll take it. Should itch so much when I pee. Oh, coat hanger. Should look for a job. It's a receipt. Sanita's drugstore. Storage of pharmacy materials and trade of household goods and novelties. Receipt. I certify that Roche Showalski purchased an household ice maker, an annual subscription for ice 2 kilograms per month, 20 pieces of sterilized gauze for which he paid in full. Signed, Jan Rostaki. Shostalki often uses ice and bandages. List of chores. Buy workwear, shirt, daily courier, lamp oil, and tobacco. Take the clothes to the laundry. Pick up a parcel from Miss Marmuska. Bring the inkwell. It's in the 3rd drawer from the top in the white cupboard. Excellent. We know where to find an inkwell. That's sure to come in handy. Oh, what is this? Watchman's report. Watchman's report for the police station in Warsaw, Marich. September 3rd, 05. Writing on the suspicious behavior of 2 brothers living at number 2, the Sokolsky brothers. Vaclav and Rok often return home long after the gates have been closed by jumping over the wall, those rapscallions. They come back at different times, so before I can catch them in the act, they're already in the apartment and claim to have been asleep the whole time, while Vaclav smiles mockingly and winks at me with those red eyes of his. Morrissey Anshak, the watchman of the building. This snitch. Screw. Still, I should look into this, these guys. Because I bet
haven't been here in a while.
Unlock me another.
What do you want to tell me, Fred?
Tour. When an area is enveloped in red fog, it's a sign that the Upir wants to show me something. Go where the fog is thinner, stay away from the places where it gets thick, and remember that Upir doesn't like to be ignored. If you go into the fog, the vision will disappear. Okay. Go where the fog is thinner.
I'll be first. You'll see.
Slow down. You'll get your clothes all dirty.
See, I wish I would just either just run all the time or just walk all the time. I think I would probably just prefer to just walk all the time. But I don't always get that choice.
That kid, it's me. My mother thought I'd lost my mind. So did Liga, I guess. And that, as we know, didn't happen until much later. I didn't remember that Maurizio was there too. He must have been. After all, he'd laughed at me later for wetting my pants. It was my birthday. Was it then that you chose me?
do what Uber wants. I was gonna go fucks with this loan shark, but you know, whatever.
What do you want to tell me, friend?
Victor, hurry. We'll be late for Mass.
I'm coming, Mother. Victor, do you think that when you have a husband, you have to argue with him? I suppose so. I don't want a husband. You don't have to get one, but I'm worse off. Grażynka says that when I grow up, she'll find me a husband.
Yeah, I'm not even a husband. I'm just gonna fuck dudes. Oh, hello. There goes the... Yes, there's my homie.
I remember that. The last Sunday before Father stopped taking us to church. Because of me. I accidentally touched the priest's stele as he passed us with the censer. That was the first time when I felt another person's thoughts, their intentions. I heard the words of someone's confession that the priest was thinking about. It was like they were directed at me. And I didn't falter to share them with the rest of the congregation. Mother didn't manage to stop me, and my indiscretion caused the prominent marriage to fall apart.
What?
My parents' marriage not long after.
That's why I said something funny at church. Well, alright, let's continue the little trip down memory lane here.
What do you want to tell me, friend?
Okay, yeah, it doesn't show me where to go here.
You'll put me in an early grave.
Duh, because it's always the woman's fault when a man starts getting certain notions.
I'm the head of this family, and I deserve respect.
Father, can Abauretse come with us to the sea?
Out of the question. Holidays are to be spent with family, with loved ones, not with servants.
But I love Abauretse. He's my dog.
Listen, boy. You'll be the head of this family someday, and you have to understand that family is the one thing you can always rely on. Especially since you're a temperamencer. Others will rob you, kill you, or even worse, ruin you. You should keep your friends close, but never behind your back. And your enemies you should keep even closer, next to your heart, because only then will they not surprise you.
Thanks, Dad.
Rarely did I see my father so furious. He thought that a trip to the once Polish Baltic Sea would improve his chilly relations with Mother. I really didn't want to go. I preferred to play with her Maurice in the streets of Prague. Mom wasn't disappointed that we stayed either. I didn't want to step on Father's toes again, so I asked Ligia to make a scene, like she did when Grażynka tried sending her to bed and she wanted to keep reading. I didn't even have to persuade her much. I wondered if it was the power of the twin bond or if I manipulated her subconsciously back then. Now I know I couldn't do it without forming our pact. But if that's the case, what were you doing here?
Incredible. Sewage system. 20th century. Modern day cesspool. Alright. Excuse me. So that's what we are looking for now. Now we're back where we started, right? Are we? No. You're in a new place. Is there anything that we need to do in this place? No. Not that anyway. There it is. Okay. Also takes me elsewhere. Okay. Forget it. I don't care what we do here. Let's go find. I'm going to check out these points of interest around this part of town. Oh, that's on. So this, they're going to strike. So they're certainly not going into the police station. Is that the police station? Nice looking building, whatever it is. Half a salary drinking again. Well done, sir. Well done. As far as we it goes no further. What kind of obelisk? I like that. I also spent half their paycheck drinking again. They could only read. It's never too late to take up a course of self-improvement. Bye, dog. admit, one bite is enough to make me feel like I'm 8 years old again. Like Warsaw donuts are the only sweet thing that happened to me in life. Okay, standing on it. Let's. Oh, it does look like a good donut. Cool. Continue point. Let's continue to increase our heart as long as we can. Increase focus by 1 and big upgrade. Increases afflicted damage by 75%. Yes, please. Boats. Just strap it down. Letter. Hey, friend. This afternoon in the Vienna passageway, ask Lecky about the rumor of Professor Z. Just don't forget to start with the magic words. Cheers. Uh-huh. I'll look for that motherfucker. Cool. I wonder if these are real, like Warsaw, like landmarks. Existed. I don't know if leave in the comments if any of you know anything about Warsaw. Let's see. So let's go say hi to Rasputin. He's probably up late. Oh, there's the barber. Alright, let's go get our haircut too. Streetcar, nice looking building. The Thaumaturge boy. Barber's open late. That's good. Or maybe not. We'll see.
Come in.
Please set my hair to rights.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I am able to preview. I am not able to rotate. looks like from the back or anything. There we got sheath, that's pretty good. Oh, and these are individual. Okay, so I do. Let's see. I like the Cossacks mustache. The Lincoln. It's hard to turn down. But no. You know what? Are we just fine? No. We like the Cossacks mustache. Yeah, that looks good, right? Or, oh no, yeah. Yeah, I think that looks rather rakish.
I'm sorry. I don't usually talk to clients. Do you like it?
The fuck you mean you don't talk to clients? What does that even... I like
Yes, you're talented.
Years of practice. My clients are always satisfied.
Well, that's fuck, bro. Running along the streetcar tracks, not always advised. View of the graveyard. Pretty nice in the sound design. You can hear the guy flipping the coin. I like that.
Do you call this a proper time for a visit? What's going on?
Rasputin won't mind.
Please let me in. It's urgent.
Sir and Madam are already in bed. Come back in the morning like someone respectable.
Fear not. I'm here for Rasputin.
I can sense he's in the drawing room.
See, I knew he'd be up.
Intriguing.
Notarinsky's apartment. Well, not too big. It's impressive. It's well furnished and it displays their wealth. Yeah, let's rob these people. $365 dinner recipes for fun. Yeah, we had another one of these recipes earlier. This is for bread pudding. Slice your bread wholemeal is best thinly and dry it to brown, then mash it into flour. Deconstruct the bread. Take 3 tablespoons of this bread flour, a glass of French wine, a cup of sugar, and 8 egg yolks into it. Clove, cinnamon, and mashed vanilla. Pour a tablespoon of clarified butter and the foam of said 8 egg whites mixed together. Pour into a saucepan greased with butter and sprinkled with breadcrumbs and put in the oven for a quarter of an hour. Serves 4 to 6 people. Sounds pretty good. That's all I get. Get more of Twilleries. Let's see, can I put, let's see, I can't put more points into there, so let's do, where do we, let's see here. Myself mental defense. Oh, I like that. Restores the focus. That's a good thing to be able to do. We don't, because we can restore health, but we don't have any way to restore focus yet, so that's really good. Focus today, so that we lose 4 focus for every 1 damage. That can't be, because we're taking like 10 and 12 damage, right? So it's got to be 1 focus per 3 damage we take, we lose. Which means that this skill restores 12 health, which is pretty good. Still, I think we better... I think we're going to save our points for these other things. And, yeah. So restore focus. So we like interrupt. Yeah, we'll make our... I don't really care about my Salutor doing bonus damage as much. We'll take the healing. Yeah, especially because the bigger attack we're more likely to be trying to do later on in a fight. That makes sense. Okay, cool. What's up, fam? You brought me here. You called me here. He says, what did you...
Is that him?
In the flesh. Allow me to introduce you. My dear hostess, Aniela Naryczynska, and my dear friend, Wiktor Szulski.
Your father had a beautiful funeral.
Thank you.
My dear, we finished for today. Now I'll find out what brings Wiktor to us. What brings you here?
But you were the one who phoned.
Very funny.
I mean, for real though.
Have you known them long?
No, but Aniela and Lucian are my 2 good souls. They took me, an impoverished preacher, in under their roof. And I'll never forget that.
Are you helping them too?
I am a balm for Aniela's frazzled nerves. But enough of that. Tell me what you need.
You look like you've made yourself at home. Are you going to be staying on here for long?
No, I'm afraid not. They're kind people, but I've experienced another vision. Though not fully terrifying, it is troubling.
Will you tell me about it?
Later. What brings you to me?
Why was she looking at me so oddly? What did you tell her about me?
She's never seen a thaumaturge before. I only mentioned to her how we met. Can I help you at all?
No, I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
The Naryczynski door is always open to you.
Good to see you, friend. Met the Naryczynskis, touch base with Rasputin. Have we not prepared? What else do we need to do to prepare this for the soiree? I guess just go back home. So I don't think I want to do that yet. Search for the fighting ring? That sounds like fun. Rasputin has conned his way into these people's house. Good for him. So it goes better for the Nazhalevskis than it goes for the Romanovs, huh? Spoiler alert. Announcement publisher. Witnesses wanted. Anyone who provides information about the place and promoters of illegal fistfights in our city, assists in the capture of the Brotherhood known as Soup and Red-Eyed Vauclaw, will be paid a reward of 50 rubles. Come forward at any Warsaw police station. Well, we won't be going to the police, but okay. So that's the Doc and Vauclaw, those brothers.
You again? You're looking for trouble, I swear to God.
Yes, I am.
I got it.
Looking for trouble.
I'll see myself out.
Well, my new haircut and mustache don't impress you? Still unwelcome, despite my... Hygroscopic gauze sterilized.
Hello,
Gauze.
sweet secret.
Adrenaline pulses through his veins, drowning out the concern about his brother. Blood mixes with the dust on his skin and clots at the touch of ice. The firm pressure on the wound is like reassurance that he is right there. When they are together, no one can beat them. Today, they will claim another victory and reap its rewards. Illegal night fights taking place at 5 Bieloruskrobnichka Street attract all manner of face-punching enthusiasts and attention from the police. The brothers Soup and Red-Eyed Vauclaw remain elusive. Hello, sweet secret. Well, let's just head straight there. Feels so good someone smacks someone they kiss her sometimes, and better yet, to watch sends smacking from a distance. Amen. Cool. Let's go ahead and develop both of these. Use up our points. I don't think we need... Yeah, I don't think we want any of the upgrades. But that's a good enough thing to do. I think we will call it there for the night on the Thaumaturge. Thank you for everyone that joined to watch. Appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, good times. I'm going to take a break, and then I think I'm going to come back and probably play Magic for a little while and keep playing. So hang out if you want to play Magic, but we're going to take a break first. So thanks for watching.